So this dock seems to be quite pleasant. Why would anybody send me this? Now, Luis has sent me this, and he says it's very difficult. Doesn't look difficult to me, unless you get a realistic version of what is going on when it's a Monday morning instead of a Sunday afternoon when the other picture was taken. Yes, this is a nightmare situation. Absolute bloody nightmare. It's just that everyone's trying to do everything and everyone's trying to back into other docks and no one's communicating with anybody else. Like these guys aren't going anywhere till these guys are gone. Or this guy is. It's just really not that fair. Why would they do this to drivers? You know, it is just absolutely so. There's like a million different scenarios I can do for this, but I'm only going to do one. And it's just, how do I give you advice on something like this? You just got to be patient and fingers crossed and get out and look. I don't know what to do. This is just the worst, absolute worst. Hopefully you can get a straight back going on in there. Like, look at these two guys. These two guys are actually have already crashed, and this guy's on top of this guy. Yeah, I'm just sure there were two different photographs, two different times. Anywho, all right, back on to the demonstration. So yeah, sometimes you're going to get places like this, and I could make 200 levels alone on this. But for now, we're going to deal with one. Now, the customer on the left is different, probably more than likely different from the customer on the right. And the person who assigned the door didn't really know what your obstacles would be. They're just kind of hoping you can get in there. They may have even given you a choice. All right, just get into any one of those doors and tell me what's happening. All right, so I've decided to go into this one right here, and it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. All right, now you got to ask yourself, well, what do you have to do? Well, I can't just quite cut in and back it in, right? There's no room for that. All right, we're gonna have to. I believe we're gonna have to back in around here, and then scoot our way over. All right, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try get as close as possible, but I'm not gonna be able to go all the way over here and then this way. Just not gonna work. All right, so I am gonna go a little bit to the left and use a little bit just to get my trailer over. And man, and this is definitely gonna be a slow one. So sorry if this is gonna be very boring, but I am gonna be careful and make sure I'm not gonna be hitting anything. So I'm gonna hug everything to the left. All right, watching out for the front of my trailer. There's going to be I imagine there's going to be a lot of pull forwards in this one. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going until my axles get roughly around here where I'm pointing, which is basically past his truck. So I'm going to go off to the right, get as close as possible. Oh boy, what a coincidence! Everybody has the same color truck as me. All right, I only know how to change one color, right? So at a time. All right. I might be too close. I'm gonna go forward to the whoopsie daisy. I'm gonna go forward to the left and roughly around there. Okay, that's as good as I can do. I think. All right, let's start backing up. Now when do I start jackknifing? Obviously, I can't jackknife now because I'm too close over here, and my trailer will end up over here. I'm going to take a guess and go roughly now. So it's going to be hard jackknife, so a hard turn to the right. Oh, I feel like I could have gotten closer, but I'm getting in trouble already. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and turn hard left now, and I'm going to do a pull forward in just a second because I chased too late. All right. At least we got our trailer pointing towards the general direction right now. All right, so I'm going to pull forward. And remember now, always crank your steering wheel to the right when you want to pull forward in the shortest distance. Okay, I'm going to let that go right there. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my steers pointing straight, because that means as long as I'm going straight, I won't hit anything with my truck, and I'm going to start jackknifing at a slow rate. Okay, I think I can. Yep, there we go. keeping an eye on your mirror here, make sure the front of the trailer is not hitting the front of the truck. Okay, oops. I'm going to turn this way just to get my mirror away from that guy. All right. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to end up in the space over there. No, I'm going to do a bit of a hard jackknife here. And then chase it. All right, now I can't do a full chase because I'll end up in this guy right here. If only this was the space we were going into, life would be great. Again, it took small little micro movements. All right, I don't need to back up all the way. Now I'm going to use the room in these two spaces. All right, I'm going to hug this guy to the left for mostly a lot of it. Now I'm going to have to end up cranking the steering wheel to the right in a second. And I'm going to do roughly around here because there's two things I need to be doing after I turn to the right. Well, first of all, I'm going to turn to the right and then to the left. But my goal right now is to get my trailer over as much as possible before I do that last important part. And I'm going to say here. So hard right. Hard, hard, hard. And I'll turn to the left. Well, obviously I'm going to miss this guy. And now hard left. All right, I think I can get it back there now, no problem. I got a straight back going on. I'm pointing towards the center of the space, so right now all I have to do is straight back. All right, so just get that balancing act going. Since we have the room, we can kind of do what we want. Man, this was this will be one of the harder levels. Okay. And yeah. Anyway, so that's how we do that. I hope you enjoyed that. And of course, I still didn't get it back. So anyway, if you want to stick around, I'll move it over just a couple of inches for you. And here's how I do that. Now I'm just going to turn slightly to the left. Straighten my steers. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now to the right and to the left. And now we're center again. And let's see if I can maintain that. It's very easy to get off to the left or to the right, just a few inches. It's still, but it actually is a little bit easier when you're using your mirrors and not just using a top-down view like I am right now. Okay, cool. That's it for this particular level.